everyone! So today I'm going to be talking to you about Slaughterhouse 5, which is an acclaimed anti-war novel by Kurt Vonnegut, one of America's best authors. It tells the story of a man named Billy Pilgrim and his experiences in Dresden in World War II, and the weird things that happen to him while he's there and when he gets back, which include getting abducted by aliens. And everyone knows the classic stories of aliens, including like E.T. and Star Wars and all that, but Billy not only meets these strange creatures, but learns a little bit about philosophy along the way. The narrator begins the book by telling us that he has wanted to write this book for a long time. It's been difficult, though, because he's wanted to talk about the attack on Dresden, which is one of the most violent and deadly attacks ever. He tells us that this story makes no sense. It jumps between random moments of Billy Pilgrim's life and includes random phrases that don't add up because there is nothing intelligent to say about a massacre. Billy's story jumps between three major parts in his life: his stint in the war, his life with his family, and his abduction by the Tralfamadorians. Throughout it, Billy is unstuck in time and is able to visit different times in his life at random, which is why the book switches time periods so often. In the war, Billy, a basically incompetent soldier, is captured and taken to the German city of Dresden, where he has worked in a former slaughterhouse. There, he witnesses and survives the massive firebombings by the British and Americans that tear the city apart. When he returns home, he marries to the daughter of the owner of his optometry school, even though he finds her repulsive, and settles into a very detached life, separated mentally from his family and subconsciously shaken up by the Dresden incident. He is later captured by little green Tralfamadorians, who keep him in a zoo and occasionally give him little bits of wisdom, including this gem.
When a person dies, he only appears to die. He is still very much alive in the past, so it is silly for people to cry at his funeral. All moments, past, present, and future, always have existed and always will exist. It is for an illusion here on earth that one moment follows another one. When I see a corpse, all he thinks is that the dead person is in a bad condition at the particular moment, but the same person is fine in plenty other moments.
So, Kurt Vonnegut's main point he's trying to make with Billy Pilgrim's story is that life makes no sense. It doesn't make sense, and war certainly doesn't, and he makes this abundantly clear with his repeated use of the bird call. There's nothing intelligent to say about a massacre, he says, and it's fitting that once the current has ended, all there's left to say is, poo to eat. Why me is also repeated often in the book, both from Billy to the Tralfamadorians and an exchange among the soldiers in Dresden. This also shows the unfairness of life and that things just sort of happen with no reason and explanation. As the Tralfamadorians tell Billy, we are trapped in the amber of the moment, there is no why. Similar to this is the repeated use of the phrase "so it goes" by something the Tralfamadorians say after a person dies, which eventually seems like a shrug off of death rather than its original purpose to be comforting and show the Tralfamadorian idea of fourth dimension death. So basically, Billy Pilgrim's life is one-dimensional. He is successful post-war, but he doesn't understand it. He loves his family, but not deeply, and he gets his job out of luck, and he married his wife out of habit. Both the war and life are unreasonable and unfair, and things just happen without explanation. Maybe Tralfamador is a part of Billy's imagination, but it seems to make sense to him when nothing else does, which maybe is the point after all.